Whether you've never had beer before, or you're a macro or seltzer refugee, a daunting but exciting adventure awaits you. Allow me to introduce you to a whole new world, shining, shimmering, splendid. How's it going? Steven here, and you're probably wondering why you should listen to this random guy who just dropped an Aladdin reference. Aside from being just like you once, I was formerly a beer buyer that spent lots of time offering suggestions, educating, and building relationships with customers in all stages of their beer journey. Here are 3 key things to get you started. We'll start off with characteristics to look out for and examples of beers that highlight them. Acidity increases the thirst-quenching quality of beer, meaning you're more likely to continue drinking it. More acidic beers tend to be lighter too, increasing that drinkability. Sours like Gose are crisp, refreshing, and just a little tangy. Ones with added fruit are especially approachable. Same goes with most lagers, which tend to be more acidic than ales. Carbonation scrubs lingering flavor and bitterness from your palate, and more of it seems to add to this effect. The high carbonation of wheat beers, for example, make it a good choice, along with its pleasant banana, wheat, and citrus profile, and lower bitterness. Speaking of which, it's an ever-present hurdle to most newbies. It requires tolerance buildup. Starting off on the low end can set a foundation. Cream and blonde ales, wheat beers, and milk and sweet stouts are all styles that are lower in perceived bitterness. Now that we know what to look for, we can get to the good part, sampling the wide array of aromas, flavors, and textures of beer. There's a couple of ways you can do this, sorted on a sort of personal good, better, best scale. Variety packs, as their name suggests, offer good variety, price, and quantity, but tend to be limited in styles. Singles let you customize, but they tend to be more expensive than a pre-made pack. Freshness and refrigeration become a concern here, but that's a different discussion. You may be able to ask for help at the store, but it doesn't match going to a brewery for flights. The benefits of the previous with the bonus of somebody knowledgeable behind the bar. Some prior research can help you find a place with a good mix because you're limited by what they offer at that time. I'd recommend visiting on a less busy day so you can ask questions and think about your choices without holding up the line. Yard House, Old Chicago, and so on have multiple local and regional offerings and are somewhere between this step and the next on our scale, the brewery hop. The same as the last, but with a greater variety and the ability to compare across all of them. A concentration of tap rooms in a small area means the beer, atmosphere, and variety are more competitive and usually higher quality. It does rely on the breweries being close to one another, and it's easy to get carried away, so please enjoy responsibly. Lastly, keep an open mind because there will be beers you won't like, and it shouldn't discourage you from beer as a whole. It might be that beer or that style, but you can use it as a guide to find what you will like. If you try everything here and you're still not finding anything to like, beer might not be for you. Maybe your friends are into beer and you want to be a part of that. There is good news. Some breweries offer non-beer options so your friends won't leave you out in the cold.
You have no messages in your mailbox.
If I was given money every time I heard, "I tried beer once, and I don't like it," I'd be the Jeff Bezos of beer, so I applaud your willingness to try. If you tried things listed in this video, found beer you liked, and you're ready to learn more, check out this video. Cheers, and thanks for watching. If I was given money every time I heard, "I tried beer once and I don't like it," I'd be the Jeff Bezos of beer, so I applaud. Would you knock it off?